Captain Claude Giroux says we will get the win in Ottawa after that horrible, horrible loss in the home opener, and that's exactly what we did. Now, early on in this game, it wasn't easy. Brady Tkachuk out there scoring goals with his feet. I mean, he was obviously a little bit explosive. He plays with the Tkachuk last name. He had 3 points today, but this Flyers team battled adversity a little bit early. We were down 1-0. We were down 2-1. We were taking penalties. I thought we were, especially early, taking high stickings, Provorov with tripping. I mean, that's stuff that you can control. We can't be taking penalties like that. Of the 4 goals that the Senators scored today, 3 of them were on the power play. We need to control the penalty stuff. We win 7-4. JAKUB Voracek was an absolute monster today. He had 2 goals, 3 assists. He could have had a hat trick. He had 2 chances with an empty net, but the guy wants to be not selfish and take the assists. What a loser. Scott Laughton had 2 goals. Radko Gudas had 3 assists. Dale Weiss had 2 assists. Robert Haig scored. I mean, all across the board, we had points from all different kind of variations here. Claude Giroux with a multi-point game. Sean Couturier with a goal, but he also logged in an insanely large amount of minutes after doing that last night. The guy's an animal. I will say this, though. You have Travis Konechny quiet and frustrated because he couldn't score. He had a couple opportunities. A breakaway, he tried to go 5-hole tuck he couldn't cash in on. Early on in this game, he was in the slot with some chances he couldn't score. He hit the post at one point. You can see in his body language he's a little frustrated. We lose Nolan Patrick in this game as he gets hit high. And I'm devastated. I've talked about it a million times. Our depth at forward is why we're so special. We lose JVR, and now Nolan Patrick doesn't return after the first period with an upper body injury. And that scares me. It looked like he got hit in the face. I don't know. I'm really hoping it's not some sort of concussion or anything. But that's a big-time loss. But back to my point with the Travis Konechny thing. Travis Konechny's a little quiet. Oscar Lindblom is a little bit quiet right now. And we need those guys to produce, right? I mean, Nolan Patrick has been quiet too. So those are our 3 guys. Essentially our second line right now. As JAKUB Voracek moved up to the first line playing with Sean Couturier and Claude. So our second line has kind of been quiet. Now, it's not like they're not generating anything. Like I said, Konechny had opportunities. But I don't know how often we can rely on a Dale Weiss to get us 2 points. Or how long we can rely on Robert Haig to score. Scott Laughton to score. We need that line to step it up a little bit. We need to see Oscar Lindblom getting high-quality chances. We need to see Nolan Patrick succeed if he's healthy moving forward. We need that second line to produce more, no doubt. But as a game for this, to look at this game after the brutal home opener, to score 7 goals, it was nice. And to face a little bit of adversity, too. It wasn't easy. And Ottawa's not supposed to be this big powerhouse team, right? So they're coming out. They're giving us fight. They're giving us grit. Like I said, Tkachuk, what a game. I mean, he's living up to the last name. We know he can get a little gritty in there, too. He was firing it up a little bit with Scott Laughton at one point. Got himself a penalty for being a little aggressive. But he had 3 points. That wrister goal was outstanding. Oh, how did I forget? Pickard in net. He looked pretty good. He had 1 game last year with Toronto. Before that, he spent a few seasons with Colorado. His win-loss record, not fantastic, but he did very well tonight. He did very well. 3 of the goals, like I said, were on power plays. And then the one was the wicked wrister by Brady Tkachuk. Now, we need to clean that up. I feel like we're very undisciplined right now. As a whole, the game was poorly reffed, without a doubt. I thought there were brutal calls on their part, especially on that goalie interference call, which led to us being even up 4-on-4 and we score. There were bad calls where Oscar Lindblom gets rocked from behind, so Laterra steps up and gives him a little cross-check. Both were penalties, of course. They take both of them to the box, but they give an extra 2 to Laterra. I mean, there were interference calls that were brutal. I just thought all around, on both sides. On both sides, they were just bad, flat out bad today. But the important thing, the Flyers go in there and get 2 points after a terrible loss. We're 2-2, and we head back home for an afternoon game on Saturday to try and show our fan base I'm sorry, but it's against Vegas. And Vegas isn't off to the hottest start. They might have some fire under them. We beat them at home in their building. So they got a little bit of fire under their asses to come into our building and do the same to us. Most importantly, we grab 2 points. We see a lot of scoring, a lot of multi-point games, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's great. Robert Haig scoring another goal. I mean, that's fantastic. Getting production out of your bottom 6 guys. Dale Weiss. If that doesn't scream Flyers hockey, I don't know what does. Scott Lawton. It's awesome. Jake Voracek, 5 points. It's amazing. The negatives, the penalties. And that second line needs to get going. And Nolan Patrick doesn't return. Those are the negatives. Let me know what you think down below in this game. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.